lost swamp girl, follow me on a swamping adventure. Here we go!
I think we made it. Let's go. Alright, here we are. We're at the Hobe Sound National Wildlife Refuge, where there's over 1,000 acres that helps provide habitat and protection for endangered species like leatherback sea turtles, green sea turtles, which this area is a major nesting area, and it's not even that far for Johnson Dickinson State Park. So let's go see what else is inside. Alright, now we're heading inside. Inside is a lot of native and non-native animals. And a great education center. Let's go see.
This is a barred owl, or sometimes even called a swamp owl. They get the name barred owl because they're streaked with white horizontal barring across their chest and belly. These are nocturnal animals and sometimes can be even heard at night all over Florida. I love the sounds owls make. They're just wonderful creatures. This is a red-tailed hawk, and they get their name from that brick red colored tail that they have. Red tails are often seen perched on telephone poles. They use this to take advantage of the open space along the roadside. That way there they can better spot their prey.
Hello again. I love these guys. Alright, let's check this out. This is a spotted skunk, one of the smaller species we have here in Florida, because we also have the striped skunk. These guys are amazing.
Spotted skunks are faster and more agile than the striped skunks, and they weigh between 1 and 3 pounds. And just like the striped skunks, spotted skunks are farmed for their fur that was once called marten fur. They will use a talented defense by doing a handstand to warn predators or attackers. Skunks are omnivores and eat rodents, fruits, berries, eggs, insects, even snakes and lizards. Spotted skunks do not make good pets, and that's why this skunk is here for that very reason.
This is a Florida king snake, and king snakes eat other snakes, including venomous snakes. Her name is Sheba, and she's about 8 years old.
Very cute.
Tarantula, rose hair tarantula, one of the many critters they have on display here.
Rosehair tarantulas, or Chilean rosehair tarantulas, just like its name suggests, comes from Chile, where it lives in the driest deserts on Earth. They are common in the pet trade, and females have been known to live for 15 to 20 years or more.
Cockroaches, and this one's a nice big one. Let's go see.
Yeah?
When I was younger, we had them in the house.
Yeah.
We're gonna go underwater with a real crocodile. Stay tuned. I'm holding an American crocodile. Check it out. I talk about an endangered species. This one's an endangered species. Now, the only place you can find these guys in Florida, other than a zoo or a display, is in the Everglades. A small portion of the Everglades. You can see the difference in their snouts. The crocodile has the long, narrow snout, and and the gator's got more of a blunt, rounded snout. And these bumps on their back, they both have them, are called scutes. And they kind of work as solar panels to help them heat their bodies.
American crocodiles can grow to be 15 feet long and weigh up to 2,000 pounds, and the American alligator can grow to be about 13 feet long and weigh 600 pounds. Notice how the eye retreats. This is a safety mechanism to help protect the eye. As you can see here, the nostrils are located right at the tip of their nose, and this allows them to keep just their nostrils and their eyes at the surface of the water. This way here they can lie undetected while hunting for prey. And unlike crocodiles, alligators can be found throughout Florida.
This is a gopher tortoise. Isn't he cute? Actually, I should say, isn't she cute? Little girl. Such a nice kitty. Oh, we're here in the gift shop of the Education Center, and if you ever come to the Hobe Sound Wildlife Refuge, you need to stop in here because the profits go back into the Education Center. Isn't that a great deal? I think I might get this one. This is the gumbo limbo tree, also sometimes called the tourist tree because it's all red and peely like a tourist would get if they came here to visit Florida. But the sap can be made into a liniment or a varnish, and the leaves can actually be used to make tea. It's a pretty neat South Florida native. Nothing like wild coffee in the morning. Pretty flowers.
Yeah, it's a beautiful.
This beautiful area provides protection to the rare sand pine scrub, which is Florida's oldest and most endangered habitat.
Not a lot of moisture because once it rains, hits the soil, it goes real quick. So all of your leaves are thick and waxy, curled, shiny, rolled, all ways that they conserve their moisture. And the one that Jonathan Dickinson, when he shipwrecked here, the original John, when he ate the berries that were made into a drink with the Indians, described it as rotten cheese steeped in tobacco juice. Yeah.
Wow.
They're a pretty little flower, but you don't want to play with them.
Stinging nettle.
Oh yeah.
This is gopher apple. And gopher apple is a great food source for gopher tortoises. Go figure. This is a lichen, and it's called British soldiers, and it's because of those little tiny red dots. Wild grape, and these are edible for people and animals. Don't they look tasty right now? Firebush. It's a great nectar source for bees, hummingbirds, butterflies, all of them. Good plant to have. Love them. These are cocoa plums, and they are edible, but from what I hear, they don't taste much like anything.
All the beaches around here, there's a scientist that goes out every morning to count turtle nests. If it's below the high tide line, they don't count anything. If it's like just a crawl where turtles come up and go back, because a lot of turtles do that, they just come up and they don't nest. But once it is above the high tide line, every so many they mark.
Here you can see a great example of a sea turtle nesting site. There was a lot of these markers all over the beach, and it was a beautiful sight to see.
What a great way to end a swamp row adventures is at the beach in the Atlantic Ocean. But, those waves. Anyway, we'll catch us next time on another swamp row adventure. I gotta go rinse off.